And hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out SHIN Godzilla. Now, I don't really know too much about Godzilla. I've seen the newer Godzilla movies, like the Gareth Edwards one. I actually watched that fairly recently, and then I've also seen King of Monsters. I think that's what the sequel is called. But I've always heard about this movie, Shin Godzilla. Came out in 2016. I remember hearing great things about it, and I don't know, over the course of the past few months, I've just had like this urge to watch this movie, and so that is why I'm giving it a shot today. I don't know what it's going to be about necessarily. Well, I know it's about Godzilla, obviously, but I don't know what the tone of this movie is going to be. If we're going to see Godzilla a lot, like if it's going to be very reminiscent of the Gareth Edwards Godzilla, which you only have Godzilla in it for about 5 to 10 minutes. But I really like that movie, by the way. And then you also have King of Monsters, which is just Godzilla fighting all these monsters, and it's just a big epic fight movie, and I think that movie is very fun as well. So I don't know like what direction this movie is going to go, if it's going to be a little bit more scary, if it's going to be like a more realistic take on Godzilla. I don't know, but I'm very excited to find out. Also, apologies for these shirts on the bed behind me. I know it looks a little bit messy. They're just like my football jerseys. I was going to hang them up on the wall, but all my hangers just randomly, like, they were like sticky hangers and they were going to stick to the wall, but then they all fell off overnight, so I had to go to the store and get new hangers, and I haven't had time to actually put them back up on the wall yet, so they're just on the bed. Apologies about that. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So when we turn the light, we said what color it should be. Boop! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I think I'm going to be going red because the poster for Shin Godzilla is completely like blood red with like a nice silhouetted outline of Godzilla. So I think I'm going to be going red today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much for checking it out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this thing. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Shin Godzilla. An abandoned boat. Hello, yes, I'm here. It's like Godzilla. Just beer in hand, lounging on the couch. Wow, what is happening? That's why you don't trespass on Godzilla's boat. That is... It's raining blood? I don't think it's water, buddy. I don't think it was an earthquake. What the heck? It's like a blood pool. A blood geyser. Guys, leave. There is a blood geyser. The sea is turning red. This feels like a really grounded attempt at a Godzilla movie though already. We're getting all this news footage and stuff like that. Whoa! There you are! It's him! A magma stream. Yeah, then tell me exactly what it is. He's like, you know too much. Is unavoidable. Do you think if Godzilla farted, it would be considered toxic gas?
Sorry.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for persevering. I don't think he's making a mockery of it, bud. The guy? I told you all. What is that though? That doesn't look like Godzilla. Those are all the options you have. The options are simple. He lists like 8 different options. From what I'm aware of, Godzilla isn't a villain though. He's kind of just chilling on Earth. Yeah, I feel like you guys should learn about it more before you decide whether to kill it or not, don't you think? I love the trail of red. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's really just trying to destroy everything.
基本は蛇行ですが補助として歩行も混じっていま
Maybe
す
it's
ね。
like
イラ
a
らしき形状か。
pre-mutation Godzilla or something. Or maybe it's just another being altogether that Godzilla will fight later.
先ほどの有識者の結論も上陸行動は常識として考える。
But it's possible, okay? So deal with it. Why it is really trying to get down this river. It is struggling, but it is trying its best. It is pushing so much stuff.
Oh.
That was a weird eye. It is on land now, sir. Oh! What the heck is that? It's like a weird chicken nightmare. That is terrifying. I hate the eyes. They don't blink. And it just has like a blood pouch neck. That's what I was gonna say actually. It's just meeting, and nothing's getting done. The music is so good. But I don't know why people are still staying in the city. If I heard this news and saw a giant monster, I'd be packing my bags and leaving. Why are people just staying? The music is so good. I hate that it's just like wriggling around, like its head is, I don't know, too heavy to lift up or something like that. You guys should have done this so much earlier, I'm sorry. Oh, goodbye. Hey, wouldn't this be considered an equivalent? Honestly, I would say go for it. Just tell everyone in Tokyo to leave, give them like 3 hours, and then send in the military. Yes. Oh, yeah, that does mean we can stop it. So much pressure. Pest extermination. Wow, that's a way to put it.
総監を指揮官とした統合任務部隊を編成。作戦目的は駆除とします。
Okay.
現状では国民の生命及び私有財産への損害も。
Oh my days.
Sorry.
He is a little right.
は苦しいところですが。
But like, is it fair to condemn these people? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Is this just what our Godzilla is gonna look like in this movie? Why did it stop? It has no arms. That's why. Oh no. Oh! It has arms now. It has arms now. Oh, it's evolved. Oh no, this is a Godzilla looking creature. Oh, here we come. Here we go! All of these helicopters are dead. It still has tiny little nub hands though. Okay, fire. See, I'm okay with them shooting at Godzilla in this one because Godzilla is freaky. I hate the eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, why aren't they firing?
総理、撃ちますか。いいですか。
What a decision you have to make. It's just staring them down. Oh, I hate that. It's some nightmare fuel. Oh, there we go. There's a roar. Again, I don't understand why life is still going on like this when there is Godzilla walking around. Oh, it's hidden. No one knows where it is. I do like watching the boardroom sequences and all the different aspects of the government squabbling about what they think everyone should and should not do in these situations. I do think it's a very cool, realistic take.
首を斜めに振らない連中を集めて渡せよ。
ああ、骨太を頼むよ。立川で。
Exactly.
一匹狼変わり者オタク問題児鼻つまみ者厄介者学会の異端児そういった人間の
I like those shots.
部署で確認してくれ。
So they basically hired the smartest people from around the world. Well, in Japan.
そして第三形態だ。今後も変態を遂げると思われる。
まだ次もあるのか。
There's more? Oh god. I knew there were gonna be more.
我々とのコミュニケーションは無理だろうな。
素朴な疑問なんだが、あれのエネルギー
What is its energy source? Radiation, right?
フィルや動作効率が説明できませんね。
あれだけのエネルギー。まさか核分。
Ah, there we go.
ありえませんよ。
Guys, like a day ago, you thought that Godzilla, this monster in the sea, wasn't possible. Now you can't open your mind to think that this could be part of it as well? I think he found something.
皆さんの言うことが正しかったということか。
ごめんなさい。
Don't apologize, please.
しかし、いくら警備とはいえ放射性物質の案件です。会見を急ぐべきです。
Yeah, exactly. With radiation, exactly.
一方的な注文ばかりだな。かの国は。
Typically American.
この国の捜査機関優秀だそうね。期待してる。
その対価は何ですか。
彼の情報とトレードして我々の蓄積情報をあなたに渡す。
That's a good deal.
I rushed to Yokota straight from a party, so I didn't have time to change. ザラはどこ？
Where's Zara? Oh, that's funny.
こちらに迷惑はかけないそうだ。
元教授の最後の足取りです。
Interesting, interesting.
羽田沖で漂流していた彼の小型船が無人状態で海保に保護されています。
Oh, and that's the boat from the start. Okay.
写真は撮れます。対策チームには共有させます。Godzilla?
Yeah, baby.
It's a DOE's code name. Godzilla.
It's such a cool code name.
ですか。こんな時名前なんかどうでもいいでしょう。
I do. It's a cool name.
各国の放射性廃棄物の無秩序な海洋投棄の資料ですが。
Oh, interesting. Okay.
人物が牧元教授だった。太古から生き延びた海洋生物が奇跡的に生きながらえていた。
The way she's sliding those papers are really cool.
の遺品ですか。さっぱりわかりませんね。
Yeah, it's so much.
どうも日本語の敬語が苦手なの。そろそろタメ口にしてくれる？
では遠慮なく。
Okay.
DOE も絡んだ米国の素早い動きはこれが自由か。
That would make sense, actually.
かかるかわからない情報量ですよ。
これでゴジラがこの星で最も進化した生物という事実を。
That's fair to say.
背びれ等から常時放熱をしてる。だからそれは余熱調整の補助で、面は血液流を冷却機能で。
Oh, a blood cooling system.
うまく働かず一時的に退化し海中に戻ったとする。
Interesting.
あります。その過程で急速な冷却を必要とするので死に至るかは不明ですが、少なくとも活音。
Her whole role is to just stare off into the distance. Why are you praising Godzilla? Why are you playing? Why?
の整備も泉政調副会長の調整もあって各省が所管にとらわれずよくやってくれた。
Yeah, finally.
正直、服も部屋も少し匂います。
You're right, I can smell it from here.
よろしいかと思います。
I was wondering what that smell was. Oh my god, he looks so cool now. His eyes a lot smaller, his face a lot scarier. Oh my days. I love these types of shots, just the sheer scale of Godzilla. Godzilla just ran a red light. Wow. Wow, what a shot.
かなりでかくなってないか。全く想定外の大きさだ。
Yeah. Next time it's gonna hide, it's gonna come back. It'll be going into space. Like that's how tall it'll be, and it'll be able to fly. Whoa! What a shot! I like the music right now too. Wow. Wow, that's cool. I don't know, man. I don't think I'd try and drive that close to it.
今のうちに叩くべきです。
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
攻撃は総理のご意思で決まります。
Oh, wow.
武器使用は無制限までを想定。防衛大臣からはいざとなったら徹底的にやれ。
Whatever it takes, it's war now.
緊張すんな。訓練通りやれ。目標は体内に放射性物質。
I don't think this is just like drills. I don't think you would have ever been drilled on fighting a Godzilla.
C 丸人、こちら CP、遅れ。CP、C 丸人、遅れ。
Oh, wow, here we go.
P 丸人は武蔵小杉駅上空。
Oh, that's a crazy shot. That's cool.
武器使用の承認をお願いします。
武器の使用を許可する。
Oh, wow. Big moment, big moment. Ah, he's just bulletproof.
Ninja ACP 威力点。
He's like, I eat this for breakfast.
人口密集地ですがやむを得ません総理。ミサイルの
Use them, use them.
許可します。
C 丸人、CP 攻撃を誘導弾に。
Just don't nuke him.
了解。P 丸人から丸4、誘導弾全弾発射。
Wow, what a shot again. I love the helicopters.
4、ヘルファイヤー全弾発射。
Wow. Oh, so terrifying because I still... Can he just blink?
繰り返す。射撃開始。遅れ。了解。タイガー、こちらタイガー。
If the helicopter didn't work, the tanks aren't gonna work.
命中続いて撃て
Wow. He's like, guys, are you really trying? You know, his arms, little arms. Are you really trying? What if Godzilla was just trying to go for like a nice Sunday stroll? Just bounces off. Oh my days. He got so angry, he's like, I'm breaking this bridge! Oh, that's rough. He's like, I didn't want to do this to you guys. I love all these close-ups on all the characters. They're very unnerving at times. Oh, I can't wait for night, like the red glow of Godzilla. Oh, wow. That's like the whole city. This feels like a very serious take of Godzilla. And it's not really characters that you're rooting for, it's more so just the whole country of Japan in general. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I love the glow. Oh! Oh, it worked! There's blood. Oh my god, it's actually working. But it's not about to work for much longer. Gojira is about to evolve again. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so beautiful and terrifying. It's about to shoot. Oh my god, it's about to laser beam. Oh my days. That looks gorgeous. Oh my god.
Payback time. Roger. Payback.
Oh, come on. Oh, what? Oh my god, what the heck? It's a disco show. Oh, oh, goodbye. The whole city is on fire. Gotta say, the fire looks so good though, like it's so well done. What a good shot!
これは将来的には埼玉新都市札幌福岡大阪
What do you even do now?
地下は災害対策本部予備施設に移管されました。
So did Godzilla go back into the water, or is he just chilling? He's just chilling in Tokyo now.
ゴジラの方は口から微量の放射性物質を今も放出しているが
Dripping radiation.
総理も官房長官も花森大臣もみんなもう誰もいないですから。
Everybody is dead.
こんな時だ。誰も中継ぎで責任なんて負いたくないんだろう。
It would be tough to have responsibility now.
伸びちゃった大変だな。まあ
Forget Godzilla and Japan and Tokyo. His noodles are soggy.
先の悲劇から生き残り、チームの半数以上の者たちがここにいることを感謝する。
That is good. Good for them.
凍結プランの完遂に力を注いでほしい。頼む。
They'll do it. They came back, so they're gonna do it. Oh.
では仕事にかかろう。
Okay, yeah, there we go. I thought that guy was gonna say like, everyone leave. Why are we here?
やばいですよ。いいんだ。少しでも多角的なゴジラの情報が欲しい。
Yeah, there we go. And why does it need to be classified? Everyone has already seen Godzilla.
We will.
ゴジラの研究は日米コアリションと
Research coalition.
陸自の新無人偵察機システムによる検証映像です。
Okay, so it is just really chilling in the city then. It's just stood still.
行動可能時間残り10分遅れ
CB1 スクワット2了解。
Oh, gross.
小型化だけでなく有翼化し大陸間を飛翔する可能性すらある。
I knew it was going to be able to fly eventually. I didn't know Godzilla could ever fly though. Are these like different versions of Godzilla throughout the years that Godzilla has existed, or is this just like the movie
Are you serious?
making this up? Like, is there Godzilla lore?
ワシントンで国防
Because I have no idea if there is.
本気ね。横田と本国の研究チームが
Oh my god, I said at the very start, you guys don't do that because it feeds off of nuclear energy.
この国に3度も落とす行為を私の
Wow, this is a great shot, keeping them just in frame, but really just flying away. You just know how big this situation is now.
この内容はひどすぎます。だよな。長官代理呼んでくれ。
What would you guys do? Would you guys say yes to a nuke or no to a nuke?
その指揮下で動くことになる。
Oh my god.
歴史に名を残したくはなかったな。
Yeah, you're only gonna go down in history for soggy noodles. The
こ
Prime
の先
Minister
は
was
国
soggy
連の名のもと
noodles.
に米国が巨大不明生物の
No,
処
but
理
all
を
jokes aside, this would be the toughest decision I think anyone would ever have to make.
熱核兵器の直撃数百万度の熱量に耐えられ
Well, you don't know that.
しかし凍結手段も目処が立ちつつある状況です。
Speaking of nuclear bombs,
最高のや
anyone
つ。
watched Oppenheimer? I'm watching it on the weekend, haven't seen it yet. Pretty excited for it.
救う道は他にはない
Ah!
選ぶなよ。
ゴジラより怖いのは私たち人間ね。
That is true.
間に合いますか？必ず間に合わせるんだ。諦めず。
Don't abandon this country.
全国の民間科学会社に。
Come on, they can do it. They can do it. They're gonna freeze Godzilla's blood.
砲弾の調達を頼んだ。
Oh, the Red's coming back. The Red's coming back.
あと15日でゴジラは活動を再開する可能性が極めて大です。
Okay. That's a pretty good nap that Godzilla is having, though.
全くです。
360万人の疎開。あまりにも無茶です。
Wow.
その規模では
That's a lot of people. Forgot there was that many people in Tokyo.
遠いアジアの出来事だからってめちゃくちゃ言いやがる。
Yeah, that is true.
彼らは同じ決断をするそうだ
Yeah, okay, but you can say that when New York's not under threat. You know what I mean? It's looking more like a slowway than a highway at the moment. Boom.
意図的に DOE のデータを歯抜きにしたのか。彼は放射性物質を憎んでいた。
Dude, same. I hate radioactive materials. I can't say I know a single person who would be like, yeah, you know what? My favorite material? Probably, you know, them radioactive ones. I don't think I know anyone like that.
折り紙。
What about it? Godzilla likes origami?
素を変換する生体機能部の分子構造図です。元素を変換細胞膜というのも今だな。
Oh!
水や空気があればどこでも生きていけるって霞を食っている仙人民。
Let's take it somewhere with no water or
人類の存在
oxygen.
を脅かす脅威である。
To the moon! Godzilla on the moon.
牧元教授の解析表が解けました。
Imagine he dropped the laptop. Well, there it goes.
で、どれに判を押せばいいんだ。
巨大不明生物の活動凍結を目的とする。
Yes, let's go.
ゴジラ凍結作戦も子供っぽいですから、ヤシオリ作戦としましょ
う。ヤシオリ。
あとは実行のみです。
ありがとうございます。
Let's start it.
抑制剤の最低量の製造確保にどうしてもあと3日かかる。
Well, you don't have 3 days, you have 2 days.
できませんか。
安保理に対し引き延ばし工作を
Can you imagine Godzilla? Can you?
どこを動かす?
Do you mind sleeping an extra day?
But it goes against the flow of the mainstream. And you and I.
Who is this guy?
And your dream of becoming president in your 40s will disappear.
Is this guy the president?
10年後には総理じゃなかったのか。
僕が10年後に総理になるより10年先にもこの国を。
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man, I hope this works. I can see. I mean, I think this is going to work. But imagine if it doesn't, Godzilla just destroys Tokyo and then the movie ends. That would be crazy.
自衛隊はこの国を守る力が与えられている最後の砦です。
That's actually a good speech.
では、分かれ。
Whenever I hear people give speeches to large crowds like that without like a microphone and megaphone, I always think about the people at the very back of the crowd not able to hear anything.Ey're just like, what's he what's he saying?
では、ヤシオリ作戦を開始する。第一段階、陽動始め。
Ooh, diversion. Oh.
無人深海船爆弾効果あり。作戦第二段階航空部隊。
If the diversion hadn't worked though, what would they have done? Like if the trains just didn't explode or he didn't wake up because of it, what would they have done?
予定通り背部より放射線量を放出中。作戦通りです。飛行するものは全て撃ち落としています。
Oh, this is cool though.
新たな戦区域が拡大しています。副部長、積線量が予定値を超えます。今やめたら全てが無。
Yeah, exactly. You have to keep pushing. What if one of the lasers hit them? Oh.
目標、背部放射線量の放出を停止。
Oh, it's tired. Okay, maybe it's not tired.
まさかあんなことが。
What? It has a tail gun? Oh, that one turned into fire. Oh, that's good. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh wow, that's so cool. Oh my days. Oh my god. He's getting beat up by skyscrapers. Oh, here we go, the final phase. Imagine being in this special crane platoon. Oh my god. In the mouth. I guess that's the only way you could get in, right? What if he had his mouth closed though? Oh no. The purple is back. Oh no. Oh, all those people are dead. Oh wow. Oh wow. The trains leaped into the sky, leapt into the sky. Oh, that's so scary. Oh no. I would run right now. I would run right now. Oh, maybe I wouldn't run? 90%? Oh no. Oh yes. Interesting. Is it dying? Is it dead? Oh. It said, "Psych, I'm not dead, punk!" Oh. It just turned to stone. Oh my god, they actually froze it. But if it heats up again, will he be alive? Will Godzilla be alive? Like, he's not dead, is he? Or is he dead and frozen?
これだと1ヶ月で半分以下、2、3年でほとんど影響がない。
Oh wow, that's good. That's very good.
巨大不明生物関連法案の成立と東京復興の目処が立てば。
And you should run. You should run. Think they're gonna keep it there as like a statue? It'd be a sick statue, but I would always be scared that it's gonna come back.
いや、人類はもはやゴジラと共存していくしかない。
Interesting. Okay.
自分の責任は自分で取る。
That was pretty cool what he just said. I myself chose to own it. I hope it doesn't start moving again. Oh, what the? That was a weird ending. I mean, in terms of that final, like, shots. Don't know if it was implying something or if it was just showing you the tail. But overall, that was a very good movie. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I quite like this take of Godzilla. After seeing 2 Hollywood versions, it's cool to see a Japanese version of a creature that was made in Japan, I guess. I'm pretty sure Godzilla is a Japanese creation. And that was my reaction to Shin Godzilla, the 2016 sci-fi horror Godzilla movie, and I really enjoyed that movie. I thought there were some really cool moments in it. I really liked the seriousness that the movie was going for, the sort of real life aspect of what would happen in Japan, for example, or in Tokyo if a creature Godzilla-esque were to attack the city. It was a very interesting type of movie too, because for me personally, there weren't really that many characters in it that I felt attached to. Obviously, we had the main guy, played by Hiroki Hasegawa. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name, but I thought he was pretty good in this film. I think he was sort of the main guy, you know, the guy you're supposed to sort of root behind, but even he didn't have a lot of like character depth and stuff like that. You know, most of the characters were very stock, like what you see on screen is what you're getting. There's no background to them or really any character development for them for the most part, and so I found that very fascinating. And then, you know, it was set in the backdrop of Godzilla attacking Tokyo, and it was fascinating because it was more so a look at how the system would work, how people would interact with each other, how this would happen, how that would happen while Godzilla is attacking the city, rather than a very personal look at like one character's or one person's life and how that's affected. It was more so everything and the government's role in all of this, which I found very interesting to watch because it's kind of an aspect to storytelling that, at least in the 2 other Godzilla movies that I watched, the Hollywood ones, the Gareth Edwards one from, I think it was made before this, and then Godzilla King of Monsters, which is basically just a big monster fighting movie. Oh, and I've also seen Godzilla vs. Kong. I've also seen that movie, which is just, you know, Godzilla vs. Kong. It is what the title suggests. But in all 3 of those movies, you don't really see the government doing all these meetings, going over things, people deliberating and stuff like that. They all kind of focus on a character or a character's family while Godzilla is happening. But in this case, it was all the government. And it was just really interesting. I did not expect it. I also didn't expect the horror element from this movie. I didn't find it like incredibly scary. I don't know, I'd heard that this movie was like a horror Godzilla movie, so I was expecting like really terrifying Godzilla scenes, or I was expecting to be like hugging my little, I don't know if you saw him in the review at all or in the video at all, but I was expecting to be hugging my little Godzilla Lego figure that I have here. He's pretty cool, by the way. He doesn't really look like Shin Godzilla or anything, but I don't know, if I saw this guy in real life, I'd still be pretty terrified, you know? He's pretty cool. And while I didn't find the movie to be scary enough for me to be holding a stuffy or holding my Lego Godzilla or anything like that, I'm not going to be having nightmares about this movie tonight like I was when I watched The Ring on the channel, which, by the way, give that reaction a watch if you want to see me scared out of my mind. But Godzilla in this movie himself was very terrifying. I've never seen a rendition of Godzilla quite like this before, and I don't know if there's like a lore to Godzilla, like if there's a whole storyline behind Godzilla and stuff like that, if Godzilla can go into different morphs and shapes and evolutions. But according to this movie, he can evolve. It said he could evolve into some being with wings, or he could evolve into something smaller as well, which was pretty cool. But the first one was definitely scariest. The first form that we saw 2 forms, I believe, of Godzilla, and the first form was the scariest to me. The way that it would like slither along the ground like this, and it had no arms, which I didn't know about when I was making fun of it. Granted, I'm sorry that I made fun of Godzilla with no arms. That's a little bit ableist. But it's just like kind of walking and slithering its head across the ground. It has like this huge blood sac on its neck that's just spurting blood everywhere, and it's the eyes. It was the eyes that did it for me. The eyes were so big and terrifying, and they never blinked for a second. And it's like, Godzilla, why can't you just blink for a second? There must be so much dust getting into your eyes. Like, come on, use your eyelids here. But no, it was basically the eyes that were really terrifying. And then when Godzilla evolved into, you know, the one that everyone kind of knows, like the silhouette that everyone kind of knows on its hind legs, little tiny arms, little tiny T-Rex arms. Mine has, you know, normal Lego sized figure arms, so, you know, they're pretty big, but Godzilla's got little tiny little arms. And, you know, he's a lot taller. His eyes are still scary, but they're a lot smaller, so they're less scary. But his mouth and his whole face and his whole design was really, really cool. And this is kind of where we're going to be getting into the effects of this movie, because I thought some of the effects in this movie were really good, and I thought some of the effects in this movie were not really good, were very noticeable, felt very dated. And for 2016, I mean, I feel like this movie didn't have the biggest budget in the world, so, you know, I'm gonna kind of give the movie some credit where credit's due, because some of the visual effects in this movie were fantastic. When Godzilla shot out that like purple beam for the first time, like the music starts to become all angelic and beautiful. By the way, the music in this movie was fantastic. There were so many moments where the music was just like pumping, like it was super epic and awesome. Like when the helicopters confronted like Shin Godzilla, and you know, you see like the wide of the helicopters, and you see Godzilla over here, and there's like the buildings here, and the music is just like this orchestral, oh, it was just beautiful to watch. And again, the same with when Godzilla's about to shoot his laser beam and the fire out of his mouth for the first time, and you hear this beautiful score kind of erupt out of nowhere, and it's just tingling your ears with this delightful melody of epicness. And then you just see like this purple light streaking down Godzilla's back, and then he shoots out, well, I guess it's red at first, and it shoots out this like huge ball of fire that engulfs the city, and then the laser beam shoots out, and he looks up and he shoots out the laser beam. Like all of those moments in the movie were so fantastic. They look so good. They look so beautiful. It looked artistic, you know, it looked like a painter painting a painting, you know, like it was beautiful to watch. It was beautiful to watch. And there were a lot of moments like that. Like there's that moment where like the fire is all behind Godzilla, and you can just see him like walking, like he's like smoldering, walking towards the camera and stuff. That was really cool. A lot of the wides looked fantastic in this movie, but there were definitely some like a little bit janky effects as well. I think whenever he shot the purple beams from his back, I thought it would look a little janky at times. I don't know, it was just kind of like his movement was a little janky, and his movement in general was a little janky, but it really gave me like old movie vibes when I was watching it. And I know Godzilla is a character that has been around in movies and cinema for a long time, and while I haven't seen any of the Godzilla movies where he's like a man in a suit, and then also like a puppet and like stop motion and stuff like that, where I've never seen any of the older Godzilla movies, the Godzilla in Shin Godzilla reminded me of those types of Godzillas rather than a fully CGI from those 3 Hollywood movies where he's actually like moving and has all these little depth of characters, stuff like everything, you know, it's like very realistic type of Godzilla. Shin Godzilla's Godzilla reminded me of a puppet, of a stop motion figure, you know what I mean? Like very jarring movements, very staticky movements and stuff like that, not too much definition and stuff on the face. I thought that was a really interesting choice to go with. Maybe it was just for budgetary reasons and they weren't intending for that to happen, but I thought it worked for this movie because it gave me like this nostalgia for classic Godzilla, even though I've never seen or watched classic Godzilla. So yeah, I think that's going to be the end of my review here. I thought it was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it. Some incredible effects, some incredible visuals, some cool Godzilla, and some really cool storytelling about how a government would try to come together and try to fix a problem as big as a Godzilla problem. You know, I don't know if I would be able to figure that out by myself. I would need at least one person to help me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I don't know if I'm going to ever watch those old Godzilla movies, at least on the channel. I don't know if I will or not, but if they are worth the watch, then maybe I will think about watching them, but I am not 100% sure about that, but I did really enjoy this one. So if you have any other like Japanese movies, I guess, I've never really delved or dove into Japanese cinema before. If there's any good Japanese movies out there, maybe give me a recommendation. I like watching international movies because they're usually in film industries that I have no idea about, and I love learning about those film industries. And this is probably one of my first Japanese movies. Probably not the first, but probably one of my first. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.